Okay. So can everyone hear me? Can everyone hear me? Darling, can you take her upstairs, please? Hello? Can everyone hear me? Sorry about that. That was just my lovely, or our lovely Australian Shepherd puppy and my lovely cat, Stumpy. So having fun and games. If everyone can see the screen, type in yes. If you can hear me, please type in yes. Just want to make sure we had some slight technical difficulties here. Just want to make sure it's okay. Good. Thank you. So we've got Nepal. Good. So people are now slowly typing in. Just want to connect the dots here. Okay, I'm going to find a solution to this afterwards. This is obviously my second live stream. So we are going to get connected. Maybe if I can actually pop this window out, that would help me. And then if I minimize this slightly, right? And then we crack on from there. I think that'd be better. Okay, good. So we've got Crypto Love on. We got YL on. We've got Willie. Hey, Willie. Nepal. Hey, Nepal. Hey, Thomas. Hey, hi, everyone. Where are you based at the moment? Hopefully there's no delay in this. So really, thanks very much for taking the time out. So we've got 12 people on, which is fantastic. If I get one person on this stream right now, I know that, I'm so chuffed. I thank you. I really appreciate you. We're here. What we're here for, we're here to feed our familia. Yes. We're here to help and do everything we can. So let's get straight to it. I know everyone's busy. So today, basically, I wanted just to answer a few questions from the VIP Patreon group, the VIP Patreon group. If you're not on the group, please spend some time to pop along to, let me just send you the link here. So essentially, we really give a lot of interesting heads up in terms of projects we're looking at, trading opportunities. So here you can see this is obviously the Patreon group. So we do a lot of analysis and stuff like that in terms of project due diligence checklists. That this checklist is basically available for also free. If you don't have it, go into my group and you can log in from there. Then we have a project due diligence. We go through various different projects. Then we have trading opportunities. So these are different opportunities that we're looking at, we're interested in. The last opportunity we did was Walt Finance, which basically listed today. And I'll just even show you. They listed today. I don't know, did anyone here get in the private or pre-sale in Walt Finance? So if I just go to here, I basically retweeted some of their links. Because that was a phenomenal trade. That trade's still flying, by the way. I think it's literally about 10x. I think it's about 12x right now from pre-sale. So we've got San Diego in the house. I love San Diego. Been there once before, like 15 years ago. Beautiful place on the border to Mexico, right? Tijuana, stunning place. Berlin. Wow, we're next door, Nepal. So I'm in Vienna, so I'm not too far away. I love Berlin. That's my second loved city in the world, so fantastic. So anyway, in terms of Walt Finance, basically this was a project that I was actually, I'm part of the team, so I put a disclaimer that I'm actually part of the team. I've been helping them for the last few weeks or so, actually probably about 8 weeks. The dev, phenomenal guy, he put together the idea and I'm just helping him in terms of the marketing and building the team and putting together things, and the listing happened today, so listed on CoinGecko. And now coming out with liquidity mining pool, put and staking pool. There's so many announcements that's going to be happening over the next few days to a week. I really, truly believe that this is a phenomenal team, a fantastic opportunity to really put a dent in this space. And the reason why I say this is what I'm trying to do here is, from my knowledge in this space, I've been involved since 2016, had huge highs, huge lows. And my aim is to learn from this and to provide ultimate value to people part of the community, whether it's the Patreon group or whether it's not. I aim to really help. And this is the reason why I came out with the Rug Detectives scam wallet list. So this is basically the Scam Detectives list, which gives you a breakdown. And then I obviously came out with, if we can even find it, I came out with basically the Detectives DeFi checklist. And the Detective DeFi checklist gives a breakdown of all the information about what you need to do before you contemplate entering a trade. Product, pre-sale, tokenomics, so on and so forth. So this is what we go through. I'm not going to go too much into it. You can find more details anyway on my Twitter account, my YouTube. Please like, subscribe, and follow. If you want to support the cause, please support the cause via Patreon. We're really building. I really give them updated to the second what's happening in terms of trading opportunities, not financial advice, but just about what I'm looking at and the unique proposition I have compared to a lot of the other, let's say, YouTubers and people you see in this space that will basically just say, okay, I'm buying this or I'm buying this project. Well, I don't really want to know about what you're buying. I want to know about what is the process it takes to get to that level for you to identify getting in a trade, which basically means then in the future, I may not need your help again, right? But if someone just gives trading signals, then you're really destined just to be connected to that person the whole time. That's not my motive. My motive is to teach and educate and to train, give you the platform, give you the information, and for you to thrive. If you give in your Patreon group infos for chances to go and yes, exactly. So this is a prime example. Walt Finance, right? Walt Finance listed today, and Walt Finance basically, just go to their site. They listed today, and they got on CoinGecko on the same day of the listing. You tell me what type of project does that? That's phenomenal. So they're doing a mining pool. They're really doing some phenomenal thing. They actually built their own pre-sale app for Binance Smart Chain. That's the first. So they're really building some phenomenal things in the future. A lot of growth. Just go to the website. And this was a company that I started talking via the Patreon group. Where is this? Back on the 12th, right? The 12th of the 2nd. That was like 10 days, 12 days ago about this project, way before private sale, giving a heads up of what's happening and what I'm working on and these things I'm looking at. So then I'll give you the platform to make a decision to get involved or not. I'll give you the platform to tell you this is a private sale. Because what happens in this space a lot of the times is that you'll see on Telegram, you'll see on Twitter, it's a great opportunity, the tokenomics is amazing, blah, 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 blah. But you don't know who's behind, who's the team, who's the dev, who's the CTO, who's the CEO, what ulterior motives do they have? You don't know, right? You're really just taking a bet. And for me, I don't want to take bets. I don't want to gamble. I want to be able to make decisions based on analytics, decisions based on stats, decisions based on communicating with people within the team. Don't get me wrong. I'm never going to get everything right. However, my stats are clear. I got into Berry. That did a 60x. Walt, that's basically done at least a 10x. There's a huge list of projects, and another project I'm looking at, which I feel that can be doing a 10x. I'm not saying that I can be giving you these 10 projects every single month. No. Even if you get one 10x, one 5x, one 2x every month, dependent on how much you are putting in, you're going to do extremely well and compounding, right? And this is where we go into risk management. So we've got 18 people today. Thank you. What we're here for, to feed our familiar. We want to make this. We want to find a way that we can get out of any situation where we are to be able to improve ourselves and our family financially and really enjoy what we're doing. What Thomas is saying, is this still a good buy for long run or rather get involved? Listen, for me, I don't make any recommendations, but I'm saying I'm in this for the long run. I'm in this for long haul. I feel there's a huge opportunity, phenomenal partnerships that can be had in the future. So I am involved in this project long term. Doesn't matter whether there's going to be ups and downs. I feel it's a phenomenal business. However, We are always looking for new projects. I'm working 15, 16 hours a day to communicate, speaking to owners of projects, to devs of projects, and then really then going through this whole process of elimination and saying, okay, that's interesting, that's not interesting. I'm going to present this to my community and then tell them what's going on. So this is what I'm really looking at. I'm looking at very early projects that haven't even thought about a private sell to, so I'm helping them, putting them together, a team together, to projects that are about to do a private or pre-sale, or even projects that I've listed already, but they have no awareness. There's no marketing behind them. So this is essentially the areas that I'm basically looking at. So it's a pronged attack, if that makes sense. Okay, so I know we've gone about 15 minutes already, and I have a long line of projects that the VIP members have presented. So I will not be able to get through all of these, but I'm just going to go through one by one, if it's okay. And I haven't even looked at most of these projects before, so this is just really, going all in live, right? So one company that's been presented is Mark. So this is Roger Thompson. Thank you, Roger Thompson, for supporting the cause on Patreon. Let's take a look at Mark. So this is Benchmark. I've heard about them before. So this is Benchmark. So basically Benchmark, they have total liquidity of 1.1 million thus far. Where are they today? If we scroll out, can everyone see the screen okay, by the way? So if I go to a 4-hour time frame. So if you didn't really go back, they seem to have launched at a quite high. I think there was an issue with the bot. I remember talking to the CEO about this before. They really bounced to lows of about 13 cents back in November. And now they really moved up to the upside. This was when January. So last month they tested $4.60. So that's a phenomenal rise, I must say. To the upside, what's that then? That's more or less a 20x in the space of 10 days. And it's now pulled back. So let's just find out more information about this. I'm not going to go in depth and spend 20 minutes per project. I'm just going to do an overview, if that's okay. And then we can drill down and go through more information. So this is from, obviously, Roger Thompson. Let's go through it. So basically, Benchmark Protocol is a predictive supply elastic collateral hedging device. So there's a lot of these supply elastic type projects that's really unearthing themselves over the last few weeks, the last few months. So driven by volatility indexed. So this is a Telegram group, Benchmark Finance. Fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the website, just go through that. Staking is now live. Okay, so staking, I guess they didn't have the staking. I don't think that was live before when I looked a few months ago. That was back in, I think, November, December I looked. So Benchmark, they're very early. Mitigates liquidation events and hedges risk with the Mark token, a supply elastic stablecoin alternative that connects traditional capital markets to DeFi. Okay, that's interesting. So what they're trying to use is connecting with a stablecoin supply elastic supply. And let's see how they're doing this here based on special. So SDR, special drawing rights, international reserve asset. Okay, so they're being pegged, comprised of the US dollar. So this is the fiat they're looking at. So more details. For me, it's all good having, all these words. For me, I want to move on from the jargon, get straight to the meat, right? The meat on the bone. Let's just say all the tofu for those that are vegan or vegetarian. Yes. I'm really moving towards that space now. Yeah. So let's go to uncorrelated assets. Fine. We're taking a look at that. We understand non-dilutive. Fine. So what I'm trying to understand more is audited. So I want to know first and foremost, has it been audited? That's important. Anything about staking, farming, any of those contracts, I need to know whether it's been audited. So what I'll be doing is I will take a look here. So there's a link to the GitHub repository. So what I'll do is I'll click on that link. I'll then start going through the report. So Certic is a well-regarded in this space as a Certic Foundation. They've actually in a process of doing the staking, the mining pool for Walt Finance. So they're well regarded in this space, highly regarded, got a lot of respect for what they're doing. So for Mark to, number one, have taken the time out to reach out to them to do this, it tells you that they are serious. Yes, they are serious. So I would have to, what you do is you'll read through the report. So, but number one, it's extremely positive already. I'm going to go down to take a look at where we are in terms of recommendations. So they're providing recommendations, descriptions, things that need to be changed or errors. So let's say disclaimer, about here, executive summary. Okay, so this report is prepared to discover issues and vulnerabilities of the source code. We reviewed, pay special attention to the following considerations. Okay, smart contract. So revised date, September the 14th. Okay, so this was done quite a while ago, but that's fine. Then we'll go, okay, I'm not going to go too much into this now, but I'll spend some time to go through the smart contract afterwards. So that's number one. That's a tick for me straight away. Been audited by a highly regarded entity in the space, which is very, very good. Then secured, we incentivize researchers with bug bounties to audit our software. Good. So like, for example, we have Rug Detectives now. We've now established a subsidiary, a new arm called the RD Auditors, right? So we've audited one project so far. We're going to be auditing another one later this week. And our ultimate aim is to identify and check for smart contract, for code, and making sure everything's in place. So for them to already say they're providing a bug bounty, very good. So that means people would want to check to see if there's any vulnerabilities in their code. If they are, then they're willing to give you some form of a token as incentivization. So that's positive. They want to grow. They're open to change. They're willing for people to take a look at their code and present their ideas and ways to resolve it. Partners and collaborations, good. So some of these I know Polygon, I know Solana, Elasto. So some of these I know. Let's see if it clicks to the website. So that's good. That's what I like to see. That when you have this presentation, it clicks, it goes directly to their website. I do like to see more of, if you have a press release of some sort with these partners, embed the press release link to the image. So instead of me just clicking on and going to their site, that's all good and well. I want to see the actual relationship. I don't want to dig down and then go to Certic and say, do you have a relationship? Or go to Fulcrum, do you have a relationship? Make it as easy as possible for your potential stakeholders, your investors, to do this research. Very important. So, okay, so they have all of the social tags here in the footer. Let me take a look quickly of the page source, see what's information here. Okay, so they're using probably a React here. Just go through this, static CSS files, favicon. Okay, so I'll go through this information afterwards, and I'll go back up. Then let's take a look at the roadmap here. Deploy to testnet for protocol validation, verification. Okay, so this is the roadmap. But what I want to see is they have this roadmap, but where are the dates, right? So now it shows that they are, to this point at the moment, launch benchmark marketplace. So what they should have is a date. So I need to ask them, when are they planning to do this, to launch? Is it going to be in the second quarter, third quarter? Because then I'm going to have a plan. I'm going to say, okay, they're doing extremely well so far. They're looking to launch this in 3 weeks' time. This is interesting. What marketing are they doing as well? Maybe there could be a nice spike in the price. So I'm looking at these type of areas for projects that have been listed already, okay? So that's that. And then what I'll do is here, benchmark, I'll go to the DEX tool. I'll then go to view contract. Can everyone hear me okay? If you can, type in yes, if it's fine. I want to make sure everything's okay. So then what I'll do is I'll go to token tracker. And in token tracker, I will basically then click on contract. Okay, we've got 23 people. Absolutely amazing. 23 people. Fantastic. So happy to see that. And then here's a contract. So what I'll do is I'll start going through the source code, the audit, to make sure everything's in place. And then I go to token creator. I'll then take a look at the holders. So this is all the research you do, right? I want to take a look at the holders. So they've got treasury, they've got mining. So this is the percentage. Then I want to take a look at the top wallet holders. I would like to see it proportionally diversified throughout. I don't like to see when a top holder has for example, 50% or 20%, that means they can be able to sell immediately, and then it just basically dumps the token onto the market. So then my questions will be, okay, I can see liquidity mining. I presume these are locked tokens. So these are questions I'll ask. And then you have here liquidity, and then you start to go down. These seems to be the first top wallet holder, 97. I'll click on that. He has 400, or she has, or that person has, or whoever. Non-binary, yes. Let's be politically correct. Basically $422,000 in value. So these are the questions that I'm going to ask. You know, would that really have a significant impact on the price? The good thing about this is there's 1.1 million in total liquidity. Is fine. So anyway, these are the questions that I want to ask. I hope that's fine, Roger. Answer your question. Let's move on to the next one here. I'm flying through this here, guys, because I won't be able to get through like 15 different reviews today. So I'm going to have to do probably another one this week, probably on Friday or so. So ABC spoke about Matic Polygon. Have they listed so far? Because I heard about this company. So let's go to Matic. Oh, previously Matic. Yeah, I thought so. So previously Matic. So they seem to have gone to a change. Is that right? If someone knows, then it'll be helpful. So where are they here? So let's find out more. So this is their website. Hopefully I'm on the right link here. So they've got 99,000 followers. So they've been in the space for quite a while. Well, registered 2017. Pretty well known. So I want to know, number one, my first question is there a partnership? What type of synergy is this? Because I'm aware of Matic. So what's actually happening there? That's the first question I'm going to ask. And then what I'm also going to do, I'm going to go to let's go to CoinGecko, right? And find out what happened to Matic previously. Polygon Matic. Can I actually find the old Matic? So we've got Matic here. So I'm going to search to see. Okay, so they rebranded. Thank you very much, sir. Rebranded, EK. Thank you. So this is the research I do. I'm like, okay, I know that Matic will fall, but what's actually happening? Are there any red flags? Or this is the research that one needs to do, right? So Ethereum's Internet of Blockchains. Polygon is a protocol and a framework for building and connecting Ethereum compatible blockchain networks. Okay, get started, papers, straight away. They've been around for a while. So immediately, I don't want to be reading any papers. I don't want to be going to the website. I want to know straight away, show me your product. Show me your product that you have on the mainnet. Forget about testnet. Maybe they could be looking at launching something new, but I want to see something that works, because they've been around for so long. Does that make sense, guys? So this is the type of analysis that you're doing with experience. Is like, okay, you follow the checklist, but in addition to the checklist, you're also doing some research on, okay, this project's been around before, what's going on? So that's a question straight away for ABC, because you requested this. So the question straight away is to ask them on Telegram or Discord, do you have a viable product? Do you have an MVP? Do you have something on testnet? Do you have something on the mainnet? If it's on the mainnet, do you actually have customers? Are you generating revenues? Because the more information you get, the better it is. And then you got the features here. So this is all good and well. Projects. Okay, so do these projects actually exist? Are they something like Cyberpunk? This is this is really strong right now in terms of NFTs. We have a separate part within our VIP section that we're going to focus on NFTs, on virtual trading cards, on digital arts. That's going to be a separate division that we're really going to push hard on, looking for these early projects that we can do 50x, 100x, 1000x, hopefully, and feed our familia. So let's go down. What I do like is Matic, they're a doxed team, which is very positive. So you know what to do straight away. I'll basically go to LinkedIn and click. So it's not a clickable link. So that means I'll have to spend more time now to be able to copy and paste the name and go. I'm aware of some of these people like Pete Kim and this guy, John and Anthony. So that's all good and well. But I want to know, where are they? Yes, they can have a strong team and working, but that's the first question I'm going to ask. Send me the information. They should also have in GitHub. Okay, they have. Good. So GitHub, good. So I want to see the contracts. Then what I'll start doing is start going through the repositories, looking through the contracts, seeing what they have. So this is time. This is the time it takes. So that's that. So I hope that really answers your question straight away, ABC. First question to ask is, where are they in terms of the roadmap with the product? Come back to me with that information, then I can do some further research. Victoria, I hope all is well, Victoria. So SRK, Sierra, Romeo, Kilo. So let's type that in. Has this listed? Oh, sorry. Let's just. Is it Spark Point? Is that right? If you're on the chat, we've got 26 people. So we smashed. Please smash the like, subscribe, and follow. The first live stream we did, we had, I think we peaked out at like 20. I was like jumping for joy, running around with my Australian puppy all over the place, going crazy. So we've got 26 now. We've broken. I'm so happy. Thanks for taking the time out to come on the show. I'm sure you can hear my Bella in the background. She wants to come downstairs, but if she does, she's going to be going a bit crazy. So she's upstairs for the meantime. So let's go through this. Am I right in saying good? Thank you, Vittorio. Spark Point. Let's crack on here. SRK, S-Fuel. This is interesting. S-Fuel is like a launch pad, if I'm aware. Play games, learn blockchain dev. Okay, based in the Philippines, 47,000. So it's quite a lot. How's the engagement like? Seems to be quite a lot of engagement. Because sometimes you might get a lot of fake followers, but you can really see about the engagement. Are they really communicating? Yes. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to then go to the market. Let's go to the website. We don't want to go to the market, do we? So that's Spark Point. Okay, so this is going. So they're already listed. So yes, low cap gem. Okay, crypto love, low cap gem. So what I'm basically going to do is I'm going to do some research here. And what I'm essentially going to do is I will basically go on to their website here. Okay, so they're using Linktree for that. So they have a lot of different links. So there's a staking option, learn how to. My question is do they actually have, okay, so website, let's go to the website. And then, so let's agree, secure, private, innovative. So they've got the streaming ticker symbol here, which is going on. Bitcoin is really 10% credible. I think it needed that bit of a dip, to be honest, before it moves again. Okay, so our platforms, I'm happy, good. So straight away they have a wallet. So non-custodial wallet that you can store the token, very good. So at least they have something tangible that we can touch, that we can use. Then they have a gaming and event gaming platform with players. Wow, so they got a gaming platform as well. So I'm going to look into that. It seems that it's ready. They've got e-learning, amazing. We know what's happening with this whole pandemic. You know, a lot of our kids and everyone's really studying online now. So this whole e-learning aspect is extremely important. This really opens the door for blockchain technology for people to learn. So they're providing value from this aspect. This is the first time I've heard about this company, by the way. So I'm just doing this research ad hoc. Decentralized finance, DApp, and allows for liquidity staking. Okay, cool. That's interesting. Revenue deflationary model. So they've got a breakdown here. This is what I like to see. They're providing information that's not just jargon. They're saying, here we are. You can check us on Google Play or on the iOS store. You can play around with our features that we currently have. Even if it's basic, it doesn't matter. They're giving me a timeline. They're showing this is what we've already produced. This builds the trust. This is extremely important. So we've got 27 people on. Fantastic. Please remember to like, subscribe, and follow. Twitter, YouTube, Patreon, whatever you want. It's up to you. Hope you're enjoying. Whether you're drinking whiskey, wine, coffee, I don't know. But anyway, enjoy yourself. So project updates. So they're giving updates as well. So they're really providing content. Because I like to know, especially in terms of project updates, how often they're providing value to the ecosystem. This is extremely important. So featured on these specific, good. So they have links. And this link takes you away and it goes, so features on. I want to know whether they actually featured here. So let's just go down. Good. So features here. So they featured. So this is what I like to see. Remember I said before, if you're going to have images of well-known websites, and have a link directing and showing information related to your specific project. Guys, this is quite interesting project. I'm going to actually put this down as something to look at. Is anyone actually involved in this project at the moment? And where are they in terms of, because they're already listed, right? So then I would have to go into the market cap. 66 million market cap, fully diluted, 12% down. So I'm going to look at the overview. So this is the information I start to go through. Wow, so we saw a bit of a spike in the price here already. So I'm going to start to go down and do some more research about it. But so far, it's ticking all the boxes. It opens the area for me to even write this down. Obviously, it's listed already, but you never know. There still could be some massive room to grow. So great recommendation there. So I'll take a look at it after this. Thank you. I hope that answered the question there. So we've covered benchmark, we've covered Matic, we've covered SRK. Let's go to bots, BOTS. BOTS. If we can go to that here. So this was from Tom, hope all is well. So let's go to bots. So is this the correct company? If it is, please let me know. Okay, you got in Crypto Love. Which project was this exactly? So then what I'm going to do is going to go to the website. So this is Define Your Way Through a Sea of Trading Strategies, official Telegram group. Okay. Sea of Trading. Oh, that's interesting. So define your way through. Fine. 5,000. This seems to be a young company, if I'm right. Yes. Insane. Is that fair? So let's just see here. So this is the research I'm doing. Okay, so it announces paid network as new strategic partner. So that's strong. Paid of doing some big things in this space. Then they're saying Ethereum Network such as state its investment in bot. Wow. So Ethereum Network, they've invested in a lot of projects. They invested in Covalent, right? That I did a project review on yesterday, if I recall, or another project. So this is interesting. So they really seem to be connecting to a lot of the powerhouses, the emerging new projects in this space. So what I'll basically do is I'm literally going to go on their website and find out more information about this. So let's just find out here. So this is more trading strategies. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and see, do they actually have something tangible? Learn how to gain the edge. Bot Ocean allows you to trade from the comfort of your own wallet, thus being able to withdraw your funds at any time while also benefiting. So is this like are they trying to build like a Robin Hood, but for trading strategies or algorithmic trading strategies? It feels a bit like AlgoVest. So my question I'll go down and I'll go onto Telegram and ask them questions. Where are they along their roadmap? Do they actually have a tangible product? So let's see here. Q1, full stack development of the platform, including U1 functionality and user accounts. Okay, launch of the trading servers. Okay, so that's where they are. But this project is actually listed already, right? So let's go to BOTS. Bot Ocean. If I recall, I think it's listed already. So, yeah, so listed already. Did a high of about 90 cents and now it's about 30 cents. So it's just been tailing off slightly. So we need to understand more about what's really happening there. So what I'll do is I then want to start going into where are they along their path of roadmap? What's the situation? Where are they in that whole process? I'll then start taking a look at, in this scenario, I want to take a look at more the smart contract. I want to take a look at the tokenomics. I want to see, so I'm going here into the token tracker. And then what I'm going to see is I want to take a look at the holders here. I do this a lot with listed projects because I want to see what the distribution of the tokens are. And then I want to go into the vesting. Do they raise a private sale? Do they raise a pre-sale? Where are they along that path? And then also, when will the tokens be released? So then I'll then even pop along to team finance here. And then I'll even go to Unicrypt. So they tend to lock the liquidity with either of these. So, okay, so liquidity is locked here. Can everyone hear me okay? If you can hear me okay, please type in yes, that you're with me. So 99.8% locked. Okay, so that's liquidity here. So that's very good. And then let's see when it's expire in a year. So this is basically Feb, 7th of Feb. That's when it's been unlocked. So that's promising. Can everyone hear me here? If you can hear me, please type in yes. Okay, good. Just want to make sure that the recording's still going. Everyone's cracking on. Fine, that's good. So liquidity is fine for a year. That's fine. Then I would really want to do a little bit more research about the project. They're having a lot of partnerships, but I really want to understand more because there seems to be a lot of these different algorithm trading strategies. But I really want to see if there's a big opportunity long term, okay? So I hope that answers your question, Tom. Let's try and do one more here, okay? Let's try and do one more. And this one will be, the rest I'm going to have to do in the next one. I'm trying to keep it, because I know the attention span of the individual is, 20 minutes now? So I want to try and do 45 minutes to an hour max on these live streams, keep it condensed so people can then go on, spend time with their family or look for opportunities and educate and learn themselves. This is what it's all about. So thank you for taking the time out. Let's go to the last one is Hotel Tango Romeo HTR. So hotel. So here. So just let me know if I'm right, if this is the right project. And this is from Robert Murphy. No, I don't think this is the right. Has this actually listed so far? And also, let's go to Warp. Maybe it can give me the right ticker symbol afterwards. So Warp, and then we'll go to here. Hey, Cryptic, dude's a genius. Who are you talking about? Are you talking about Elon Musk or are you talking about me? Okay, so let's crack on here. So Warp, find out more. It comes up as Warp Records. If anyone knows the actual link, then please let me know. Do apologize. Because sometimes it'll just connect to something. Okay, Warp Finance, right? Warp Finance. Let's go to Warp Finance. An optimized lending solution powering a liquidity engine. Okay, that's interesting. So we'll receive a grant of 290 BAL from Balancer Labs. That's interesting. Balance is well known in the space. Upon integrating Balancer pool tokens as collateral on our platform. Okay. So what I'm going to do is 10,000 followers. Let's see the interaction. They've got 5 people commenting. Not bad, actually. I've actually heard about Warp, funny enough. So here they've got an app, they've got markets, they've got vision. So we don't want to go to that, do we? So total value locked, total stable coins, total value borrowed. Okay, this is interesting. Then there seems to be a real, let's say, interest in liquidity mining pools and stuff like that, because I think people genuinely want to generate passive streams of income, I guess. So I want to know, what is their USP? So maybe if I go back and then I ask you to connect the wallet, rewards, liquidity mining, borrower, lender, NFTs. People are adding NFTs to this whole situation, but the link doesn't work. So first thing I'm going to say to them is, what's happening? It seems that you need to connect the app, right? To find out more. Let's go to Medium, because I don't want to connect my app at the moment. Or connect my wallet. Let's go to Architecting the Future, the Warp and Roadmap. Okay, good. So I'll go through the roadmap. We do so via providing a novel use case for liquidity. Tokens, deliver the Warp protocol use case through a variety of different steps. Second order liquidity beyond LP tokens. Okay, so it seems like it's an anonymous team. And have they listed? Let's find out. Hi Osman, hope all is well. So we're actually closing up shop very soon. It might be good next time to even know the time when people are available, because I don't know where people are. I know someone's based in San Diego, in Hungary, in Berlin. So it'd be good to get a good timeline of where people are based, so I can have the live stream at, you know, connecting between the locations of everyone. It's not possible, but I guess for where majority people are based, whether it's Europe, America, Asia, Africa, I don't know. So, okay, so I want to close out of this. Just give me a second here. I want to close out of that. So far, Warp comes up. This is the price. So they seem to have listed when they listed 12 days ago or so, 10, 11 days ago. Spiked up 2751, and then it's moved to the downside. So it's a bit of a push. Anyone know the reason for this? I need to find out the reason why and why this is happening here. And then I'll look into liquidity, 2 million, which is good. Then I'll go through the token contract. Willie, perfect time. Okay, so perfect time around 7, 8 o'clock, right? Just before dinner or something, right? Or before you start having beer or wine or whatever you're having. So, okay, guys. Basically, I'm going to have to go through this afterwards. We managed to cover Mark, Benchmark, Matic, SRK, bots, Warp. We're going to add this and continue. If you have any questions, please feel free to send me an email. You've got my email here, rugdetectives@gmail.com. You can catch me on Twitter, here on Twitter. You can catch me on YouTube, ask me a question on YouTube, or you can catch me on the Patreon group. So please feel free to support the cause on the Patreon group. We will be setting up a Discord group for the Patreon members. I'm looking at probably this week. And there will be also a risk management course I'm planning on next week or the week after for the VIP Patreon members as well. And then we'll also be doing one. We'll open up Discord for everyone else thereafter. Really just trying to help the whole community, okay? So, bro, you are, for me, the best rug detective. Wish you... Yeah, thank you. I'm just trying to do my best to really help improve this whole environment by looking for scammers, by breaking down these rug pullers, but at the same time helping people to improve their way they invest and trade. So, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. My Bella's upstairs going a bit crazy right now, so I'm going to have to take her out for a walk or to do whatever she needs to do. Thank you for the time. Really appreciate it. Love you all, and I'll be in touch with you very soon, okay? Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.